Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May peace, blessings and mercy of Allah the Almighty be on all of you. Welcome to the post-match, post-series presentation ceremony here of the Ian Cup, Afghanistan versus West Indies T20I Series 2026, powered by Super Cola. Well, at the beginning, I'd like to thank our generous sponsors, Etisalat and Go For More, Super Cola, Share the Love, Amir Haji Zada Hospital, your health is our priority, Kardan University, Trans Group, Q Tickets, Vani, and Dubai Sports City. I'm also joined by my distinguished guests. From my left, Mr. Naseeb Khan, CEO, Afghanistan Cricket Board, Mr. Abdullah Al Jaziri, CEO, Etisalat Afghanistan, Mr. Sayyid Khalid Aziz, VP Legal, Etisalat, Mr. Ubaidullah Sardar Khail, Board Member, Afghanistan Cricket Board, Mr. Kifayatullah Nabi Khail, Markoom Director, Etisalat, Mr. Aladad Noori, Board Member, Afghanistan Cricket Board, Mr. Ehsanullah Zirak, Procurement Director, Etisalat, and last but not least, Mr. Khalil Rahman Bilal, Representative, Amir Haji Zada Hospital. Now let's quickly bring you to a wrap of this entire series, but let's first look at the last match. Afghanistan finally deciding to bowl first, fell short by 15 runs. Well, they only needed 24 in the last 2 overs, and then came that wonderful hat-trick. Of course, Shama Springer becoming the third West Indian to secure a hat-trick after Shepherd and Jason Holder. Well, also, when you look at how they performed, they really came back strong in this last match. Yes, the series was sealed, but West Indies needed this win to take this momentum forward to the T20 World Cup to be played in February. And I have these distinguished guests who are going to distribute the awards, the Player of the Match award and the checks. And let's first call the game changer of the match. Will receive a check of Afghanis, 40,000 Afghanis, and he is Matthew Ford. Matthew Ford got a quick cameo of 27 of 11 deliveries. Mr. Khalil Rahman Bilal will give that to him. And also, he took 1 wicket, gave away only 28 runs. His contribution was very vital to ensure that West Indies leave Dubai International Cricket Stadium with the solitary win now. And now, for his hat-trick, Shamar Springer will come and collect the player of the check, Afghanis 50,000 from Mr. Ehsanullah Zirak. He was brilliant with the ball, got 4 for 20 and also scored a quick-fire 16 of 9 deliveries. And he will also receive his Player of the Match trophy from Mr. Aladad Noori. Shamar, please collect your Player of the Match trophy from Mr. Aladad Noori, and then let's have a quick chat. First of all, congratulations on becoming the third West Indian to get a hat-trick. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels great being the third person to have taken a hat-trick for West Indies, of course.
So tell me, will you be telling the captain, did I tell you I need to be in the side, your first match, economy of 5, and making sure that West Indies get their first win at this venue?
I was just patient and just waiting on my turn and just trying to give my best when I got out there.
So what was the discussion when you were out in the middle batting with Matthew Ford? How many runs were you thinking about getting for your team when you were batting?
The goal was just to bat as limited dot balls as possible and try to capitalize on boundaries. And we did that today.
And then coming into the penultimate over, taking those 3 wickets. So what was the plan when you came to bowl it? Because you were only defending 24 in the last 2 overs.
Well, it was just trying to get the guys to hit to the big side and just try to focus on my execution as best as possible.
I think you were so good with your plans. Congratulations and all the best for the big tour forward.
Thank you.
Well, that is Shamar Springer, who was brilliant with the ball and the bat. And now, for the player of the tournament, well, Afghanistan needed someone in the middle order to ensure the stability. He put together a 162-run partnership in the first match and then a 115-run partnership in the second match. Smashed 5 sixes and got an aggregate of 156 at the average of 52. Darvesh Rasooli to please come and collect a check of 100,000 Afghanis from Mr. Kifayatullah Nabi Khail. Darvesh will also receive Player of the Series trophy from Mr. Ubaidullah Sardar Khail. We will also read his mind. Congratulations, Darvesh Rasooli, Dir Mubarak sa. The Afghanistan ghata sunza the middle order batting wa. The player of the tournament award akhistal da khpal se ehsas lari او څه پلان سره د سیریز سره غلې وې.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. اول غټول ټیم ته مبارکي وایم دغه سیریز. نو واقعا ما دغه اورډر د پاره پریکټیس کړی او ډیر زحمت مې باستلی و نو هماغه چې زه پلیئر اف د ټورنمنټ سوم.
Well, thank you for telling us that you put a lot of effort into ensuring that you give the batting stability to the Afghanistan middle order and then earning the Player of the Match award. Let's come to today's game. And then Nanayura's loba ke chirta stunza wao wali mudaga hadaf pura na sukrai.
ستونزه یو څه بیټسمینانو غلطي وکړه دومره غټ هدف نه و خو بیک ټو بیک وکټ یې لږ زر ورکړی نو هغوی له ښه بالینګ هم وکړه همدغه وجه وه چې میچ یې وبایلو.
Telling us that the batters made the mistake, not been able to chase down 152 today, and the constant loss of wickets was the reason why Afghanistan failed by 15 runs. د تاسو خپل ځانګړی پلان بچی شي د نړیوال جام لوبې را روانې دي افغانستان ته توقع ډیره زیاته ده څه برنامې سره به تاسو خپل ورځي او څه مشخصو برخو باندې تاسو خپل کار کوئ؟
لکه څرنګه دغه سیریز ته موږ ټرینینګ او پریکټس دا شیان کړي او دغه میچونه هم پریپریشن دپاره وکړه نو کوشش کوو دا څو ورځې چې ورلډ کپ دپاره لرو یو څه نور پریکټس هم وکړو کوم ځایانو کې چې ستونزې لرو نو کوشش کوو چې ښې کړو ورلډ کپ کې ښې لوبې وکړو.
چیرته ستونزې دي؟
دغه یو څه میډل اورډر کې مو لو اورډر کې به مې نو انشاءالله ټولو باندې به کار کوو چې صحیح کړو.
ډیره مننه ډیر زیات مو مبارک سه. Well, Darvesh Rasooli tells us that they will continue with their preparation towards the World Cup. They still think that there are areas of improvement in the middle lower order and they certainly will bounce back strong. And now may I call upon the West Indies skipper Brendan King to come and let's have a few words. Brendan was brilliant with the bat in the last two outings. Congratulations on the 50 in the last match and then getting a 47 today. How crucial were those runs towards the end of the inning, especially 40 in the last 3 overs? How satisfying it is?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we know we need a little bit more on the total, to give our bowlers something to defend. And the way the guys finished was really good from them, and it bodes well going forward.
Well, Shamar Joseph into his match and good changes today. Don't you think maybe he should have played a couple of more matches?
He did well today, and we're just happy for him. We know the skill that he brings to the game, and it's good that he was able to show everybody today.
Yeah, well, we didn't see a lot of cutters from West Indies in this entire series, and every time we saw you guys bowl slower deliveries, you did get a lot of wickets. So is this an area that you guys will be further working on moving into the bigger tournament?
Yeah, you could say that, but I think the difference in this game was just the execution. We had similar plans in the first 2 games, but I think the guys did exceptionally well today. All the bowlers, bowled brilliantly and really made it hard for them.
Yeah, it's very satisfying to be able to defend 152. Also get your first win here at the Dubai International Cricket Stadium. So tell us, what are the lessons that you guys have taken from this series moving into the World Cup?
Yeah, as I say, I think we're coming up with good plans from a bowling point of view, and it's just execution. Obviously, our batting needs some work, trying to not face as many dot balls, through the innings to try and set up in the end better for the hitters. Obviously the fielding, we dropped a few catches this series, which kind of hurt us, in restricting them in the first 2 games. So there's areas all around to improve.
Of course, you won the last match. How does it leave you completing this T20I series 2-1? How, as a skipper, you look into the efforts in the last 3 matches and talk about it?
Yeah, obviously it's great to end on a winning note, even though we lost the series. I don't think the first 2 games showed, what we're really capable of. I think this is closer to what we can do. Obviously we have some other guys returning now, after this series, so it will only make us stronger.
Absolutely. All the best moving forward. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Brendan King. Before this, he had a 3-0 win next to his name as the skipper, but he finishes this series with a win. And now, may I call upon the winning captain, Rashid Khan, to please come and talk to us. Well, Rashid, you will first collect the series winning captain prize from Mr. Sayyid Khalid Aziz. And that will be 300,000 Afghanis. Congratulations. We'll first have an interview before we let you go and collect the winning trophy. Rashid, congratulations for winning this series against West Indies. First of all, tell us, how does it feel to win a series against West Indies once again?
Well, I think it was so important for us before the World Cup to have a series, and winning that gives you more confidence and energy. But still, I feel like those areas we wanted to improve, we got so much positive from that, and that was something which was so pleasing. Then winning the series, and I think for us going on to the World Cup is a massive preparation for us, and it will give us so much energy.
Of course, winning the first 2 matches gave you the luxury of deciding to bowl first. In your 10 tosses, this time around only you decided to bowl first and then put the team to chase, falling short by 15 runs. Where do you think were the areas that still need improvement?
Well, I feel, some areas where we need to improve. I feel like that we had an opportunity today to see ourselves how we're going to chase down the total, and whatever the total we get, how we're going to go as a team, and how calm we are. And we're going for a big even World Cup. If we're having the same condition, chasing something 150, 160, how we're going to chase it as a team. These things happen. It gives you so much to learn from it, and you work on it. You think about like how we're going to come back as a team to win the game, to chase the total. So I think the area we're in the middle, we need to improve that area. We can't just do it twice in a row and then we just leave it back. I think we have to keep that consistency and do it back to back and again in a game for the team. So, and also in the death order, I feel like we can be much better than that. To restrict the team, we can't be a team to give in the last 3 overs 45, 50. I think in the last second game as well, we have conceded 60 plus runs in the 4 overs. So I feel that's the area where we need to improve for the bigger event.
Yeah, absolutely spot on. And then again, as spinners, you should be proud. When you look at the equation, 14 wickets to Afghanistan, only 1 wicket to West Indies, then a hat-trick to Mujib. So his form, your form, and overall the form of the bowlers. And then today, Abdullah bowling those short pitch deliveries and getting those 2 wickets. So how satisfying is that for you as a captain to see your bowlers stepping up and doing the job?
Well, it makes you so happy, to see the bowlers stepping up, whoever gets the opportunity in the middle, and they're delivering for the team in different condition of the game situation. And I think that's something which is quite pleasing. It's not a single bowler or 2 bowlers giving you the wickets. It's everyone contributing, and more than the bowling, I feel like the way we feel it was exceptionally well. I think those high catches, I feel like that's something which gives those wickets to the bowlers. I feel like the full backup was there from the fielding side, and as soon you got that from the fielding side, it gives you so much energy as a bowler. One good catch gives you so much and gives you another wicket as well. So I think overall in the last 3 games, the way we fielded was something so special, and that's something which gives every bowler so much confidence. So it's good to have that kind of series full of confidence with the field to go out of the World Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. You bring my notice to another point, that is that West Indies dropped 8 catches and Afghanistan almost dropped no catches in the entire series. So should be very satisfying. At the end, do you want to say something in Pashto to people watching you all around?
ټولنا مننه ډیره زیاته ساسو هغه مینوال چې میدان ته راغلي او لوبغاړي د نږدې نه تشویق ساسو راتګ نه مننه په دې هیله چې انشاءالله تاسو موږ په خپلو دعاګانو کې یاد وساتئ. ورلډ کپ ته لوبډله روانه ده او انشاءالله کوشش به مو همدا وي چې تېر وارې سیمی فاینل ته لاره پیدا کړې وه، دا ځل فاینل ته لاره پیدا کړو ستاسو دعاګانو په هیله.
Well, thank you very much for telling us that you want the people to pray for you, and you also promised that you want to go beyond semi-final. All the best to the World Cup. And now I'd like to request you to please go collect the series winning trophy from Mr. Naseeb Khan and Mr. Abdullah Al Jaziri. Rashid Khan collecting the winning trophy. This Ian Cup Afghanistan versus West Indies T20I Series 2026, powered by Super Cola, has been won by Afghanistan. We witnessed a hat-trick from Mujib Zadran. We witnessed a couple of big partnerships between Darvesh Rasooli and Ibrahim Zadran, and Darvesh Rasooli and Siddiqullah Atal. And Afghanistan in the field have absolutely been phenomenal. They almost dropped no opportunities, no catches, is the reason why that they are the winner of this T20I series. He will go and cheer the moment with his teammates. Rashid Khan and the entire Afghanistan team are the winners of this Ian Cup, Afghanistan versus West Indies T20I series 2026, powered by Super Cola.